Welcome to a race where only the best can even hope to finish. A race that is as much about surviving as winning. It'll be a day of high speeds and unscheduled swims. A day dominated by one simple concept. Hit the pain threshold at 70 strokes per minute. And stay there as long as mind and body will endure.
My dad and my daughter have stones here. Really? In the park, yeah.
Yeah, it could be hard.
Well, it's because Cyrus has to dip in, like, he's going skiing.
Okay, so what you got here? Young people involved in something.
Hey, young, wow! Record it. Get it down here. Look at these guys. The future, Tim.
Here's another aspect of paddling. It's not very well known. The public doesn't really know it. I think your documentary will go a long way toward helping people become aware that it's even out there.
And then the wreck guy.
And in paddling, we find the same thing. One of the things that attracts me to paddling competitively is it's a community thing. The community of paddlers is one of the most genuine, nice, pleasant, yet competitive people I've ever been around. It's a strength for weight type endurance sport, so it encourages all sizes, all manners, all men, women. You compete almost on an equal basis. It's a wonderful sport.
Yeah, you're overcarbonated.
The reality is you're not going that fast. You're probably going 7, 8, 9 miles an hour. But when you're out on the water and it's moving and you're you just feel like you're flying. The water's going by and you have this sense like you're really going fast, whether upstream, downstream, and you're gliding. There's this sort of magic feel. You're connected to the water and you're just zooming all the time. And the world around you is so beautiful. It's another great thing about paddling. Whatever river you're on, it always seems, even if you're going through a city, I paddle right through Boston, down to Charles, and it's still beautiful. The world from the water is a great world. I got into the whole world of marathon flat water paddling, which I didn't know existed, and got into that more and more seriously. And it really became my life sport since probably late 1970s.
The General Clinton 70-mile canoe race is generally acknowledged as one of the most extraordinary events in all of canoe racing.
Got a couple canoes. We didn't know what we were doing. And we got up there and these people were going boom, boom, boom. I'm going, whoa. And he was switching sides. I'm going, my God. And they went right by us. But there must be something more to this. And of course, later I was to find out what a great sport this was.
In the long straightaway near Clintonville, Lynch and McDowell surge into the lead and begin pulling the front pack. Barton and Drake are in second place, and Corbin and Mangy are riding comfortably in fourth.
In our sport,
to turn the boat, it's more like a ski. A good canoe, like any of your Winonas that you have, our racing boats, they turn by leaning the boat and they curve. And you can do a little correction, but you're trying not to do a lot of ruddering or a lot of pulling. You're trying to go straight.
Paddling focuses endurance of the upper body, but it's not, again, people, it's not like you don't have that big arms, okay. It's not like this. It's like this with your torso.
Steady, and you hit shallow water and it's pow, pow. That's where you pick the rate up. Lighter teams do better in shallow water, just like lighter cyclists will do better in mountains.
So paddling, it's core. And what's all the rage now? Working on your core. Everybody wants to have a nice core, abs, all right. Well, paddling, whether it's kayak or canoe, it's core. It is not, and this again, why all different weights, all different sizes, male, female, everything. It's an inclusive sport that way.
So again, rowers have a specific rules where they go. Paddlers, no, you're upstream, you're next to shore. Downstream, you're in the middle. And then the added dynamic is the impact of the boats on each other. Now look, they're drafty. You see that? They're all drafted. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I'm going to show you here.
In paddling, especially marathon paddling, it's sort of self-coached. So you rely actually on people you're racing against to, after the race, maybe help you, tell you what you were doing wrong, coach you a little, get ideas, and they will share that with you.
And now you're going around a corner, and what do? You attack up and over. Aha, now you're next to this boat, see? Ah, now you're next to this boat. Oh, here's your pit team, got to pull in. So there's so much to it.
I would like to mention that paddling, the ability, having this paddle in your hand, and whether you're in a canoe or kayak, is one of those things that connects almost everyone in the world. You can go to almost any country, and I've done a lot of traveling, and in every country I go to, there's paddlers. I'm about to do the General Clinton 70 miler in a couple of weeks here, and it'll be my 43rd 70 miler in Gen. So I've been doing it for quite a number of years, and I've gone from being very competitive, being near the top of the sport, and then getting older and older and watching your performance sort of tail off.
All right. Woo! Look at this equipment. Excellent equipment.
Wait, yes, we should stretch out.
Boy, we didn't have that when I was there.
You maintain a competitiveness for a lot longer in the sport. So even as a 50, 60-year-old, you can't, if you're Tom Brady, you may not be able to play football as well anymore, but you can still be a very competitive paddler. Some of our best paddlers are in their 40s and 50s.
My name is Sandy Harris, and I've been marathon canoe paddling for the last 11 years. I started paddling because I needed the competition. It's incredible sport to be on the river.
My name is Dave Dugas from Orange, Massachusetts. Here to do this race, which I've done many times. Been canoe racing for 40-something years.
A lot of us are older doing this sport and still competitive and enjoying the water and the camaraderie of all the people out here.
I'm Bob Allen. I've been racing since 1971, 80 years old, and I'll race as long as my body and mind let me. And this is one of the nicest races of the year, the Eschweiler. I've been around a long time. Good people, good camaraderie, good joy.
We're going like do 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 J stroke,